In this crusty lil fantasy realm, healers come in 3 flavors: weak, decent, and gigachat. But there's one dude who's totally off the grid, healing people like a rogue NPC with max stats. No license, no rules, just riz and vibes. His name? Zenus. This man's surrounded by baddies 24/7 and runs his healing gig like it's a side hustle from the underworld. All you gotta do is cough up the cash, or whatever price he thinks is fair, and boom, healed. Anyway, a small elf girl named Lily wakes up, throws out a good morning to the healing sugar daddy, and skedaddles to the kitchen to cook something that won't taste like depression. Meanwhile, Zenus rolls out of bed like a dad on a Sunday and sips his black tea like he's about to drop life advice. Lily goes all TED Talk and explains that healers are tiered. 3rd class if you just patch up boo-boos, 2nd class if you throw in therapy and cuddles, and 1st class if you're out here solving world hunger with your healing touch. Now, Herzith, the kingdom they all vibe in, is stacked with healer lore. They built a whole hospital/Hogwarts where wannabe healers learn how to not accidentally blow people up with their spells. But in a dark alley somewhere, Zenus is just out here winging it with raw skill and no license like a fantasy world freelancer. After healing a dude and getting paid in pocket lint, Zenus is like, bruh, I'll heal anyone. Just don't insult me with Monopoly money. Then Lily remembers she's got a house visit lined up and tells Zenus to not come home till he's done. She starts prepping dinner, chopping carrots, and summoning Gordon Ramsay energy. Carmilla floats in sniffing the stew like a ghost with hunger issues. Lily tells her to chill and flexes that she's trying to be Zenus' future wife, so this meal's gotta slap. Carmilla's like, bet, and vanishes to nap in a closet somewhere. Then enters Zofia, a woman with shark teeth and thirst issues, who's here to get her dose of hot healer energy. Lily tells her Zenus is out, so Zofia parks herself on the couch like she owns the place. She was hoping for some one-on-one simp time, but RNG wasn't on her side today. Hugh Linga, Catgirl edition, storming in like she's late to the Zenus meet and greet. She also hears he's not home and gets salty because she wanted to get her tail stroked. No, literally. Zofia throws shade and tells her to bounce. They start a passive-aggressive anime stare-off, only for Lily to third-party into this battle of simps. Then boom, door busts open. Loa crashes in, loud and built like she's sponsored by creatine. She says she came to play doctor, and everyone in the room just sighs in hormonal exhaustion. Lily hits her with the fix the door first, ya ogre, and the chaotic quartet is now complete. Loa assumes everyone came for Lily's cooking, but Zofia claps back with, nah girl, only you would pull up for snacks. Lily throws in her secret spice and invites everyone to stay for dinner once Zenus comes back. Everyone agrees, probably hoping dinner turns into a date. But oh no, disaster arc begins. Lily leaves the kitchen for one minute, and these 3 goblins inhale the stew like they've been fasting for 40 days. When Lily returns, peaceful and glowing like a Studio Ghibli character, she sees the empty pot and enters silent rage mode. She asks what happened. Everyone suddenly gets amnesia. Lily slams the table like an angry mom, and Zofia breaks. She blames her nose. Linga blames her hands. Loa just says, it was bus sin, sorry not sorry. Realizing they've summoned the wrath of Elf God, they try to strategize their apology while throwing each other under the bus. Then comes Carmilla. She pulls up like a final boss and hears there's no stew. Her aura drops, and everyone drops to their knees like they're in an RPG cutscene. Lily, being a soft-hearted queen, says they could just go get more ingredients instead of becoming soup themselves. The gremlins sprint out to gather food like it's a side quest. Carmilla's like, dang, you handled that well. I'd have cursed their bloodline. But Lily shrugs and says she's just chill like that. Her real stress is whether she can cook again before Zenus gets back. Meanwhile, Zenus is out in the streets just walking. That's it. Just main character strutting. Until a girl limps past him, looking like a whole tragedy. Her master, grade A trash bag, drags her away, saying she can't be sick because, you're a slave, lol. He dumps her in a graveyard like she's expired yogurt. Then, boom, some spooky black aura decides to possess her like it's Ghost DLC time. This turns her into a beast, and she proceeds to yeet the dude's organs across the map. Man tries to run, screaming like a little Fortnite kid, and ends up begging Zenus for help. Zenus hits him with the, sounds like a you problem, and only steps in when things get extra messy. He saves the guy just in time, but not before dragging him through the mud emotionally. The possessed girl starts hurling rocks at Zenus like a Pokemon using rock throw. He dodges, deflects, and wrecks her with mana like a healer who mains DPS. Aristotrash gets flattened by a crumbling wall karma speedrun, and Zenus finally helps the girl, realizing she's possessed. He eats the spirit out of her mouth using healing powers like it's an exorcism side hustle. When Mr. Rich Boy tries to get healed, Zenus is like, pay up, my guy. Gold coins? Mid. He wants the girl instead. So he buys her freedom, takes her home, and then casually asks her to strip, not for creepy reasons, but because he suspects she has gallstones. And surprise, she does. Zenas heals her in 0.2 seconds like a god-tier chiropractor. Grateful and confused, she tries to offer her body as thanks, but Zenas is like, nah, fetch me some leaves instead. Girl finds the plant, and he says boom, debt paid. Then he rips up her contract like a mic drop, tells her she's free now, and she goes full Disney princess mode with tears and sparkles. She wants to come visit again, and he says, sure, as long as you pay me in something. I'm not a charity. Back at home, the Chaos crew returns with ingredients, Carmilla's still trolling, and Lily's about to whip up the comeback feast of the century. Zenas sits down like a man who's seen some sh*t, and everyone gets hyped for round 2 of dinner.